Have you ever wondered how others flip properties, profit from it without even buying it?
Reviews yesterday again. He's happy to proceed with 210.
In this video, I've teamed up with the seller and brought my expertise to the table to finally get this sold for them. But not only that, I've done it before, but on this occasion, I've documented the whole journey from start to finish. So not only will you learn about the whole process, there's DIY tips there, there's laughs along the way. And with this information, you will be able to help more people out there who are struggling to sell their houses. So you're in for a treat. I never send a boy to do a man's job.
Yo! Tell me what you want, what you really want. You want a grouter?
I enjoy working with you. Yeah.
You do with me, Ross.
Do what you're right.
You do with me, Ross. So.
I mean, I pay you on time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. See this, do this. That's how it should be done.
£25, take it off your hands right now. You can put something else in that place.
You know what? We'll do it. Let's
Feel,
go.
shake, shake, shake. Go on, lovely. Well, let's say a lot of pressure's going through there. It doesn't blow the fitting off. And these are squeeze quick elbows. Any chance that you could do it for probably around about 45? The problems don't go away. You just have to find a way to get around the problems.
Sock it there, sock it there, sock it there.
I got a new decorator in. They sanded most of the wall because they left it an absolute mess. Let me show you how it was before. Now, the only reason this wasn't selling was due to the condition and it being overpriced. As you can tell from the red carpet, it hardly had people lining around the corner making offers. And the owner didn't want to spend any money improving the property, but I did. Now, if you're struggling to sell, this might be a solution you need. Now, initially, I offered to buy this property, but the seller wanted more money. But buying it outright didn't make any financial sense at that price. So we decided to partner up. Now, there's pros and cons to this. Now, the pros are, under this agreement, the property remains in the seller's name until sold. The seller gets a refurbished property without spending a penny, and we can often pay the mortgage and other expenses on a monthly basis until sold. And it's quicker than a traditional sale on the market, and the seller can achieve closer to their asking price. Now, the cons are waiting for the refurb. I invest in the property I don't even own, and if it doesn't sell, I take the hit, but I mitigate all of this by doing my research. Now, I knew, because of the lack of supply in the area and how to deliver the product to the market, it would be a no-brainer for someone to snap up. Now, by partnering up with me, sellers can achieve closer to their market value without upfront cost or accepting any cheeky offers from anybody else. But look, if you're interested in selling your house and want to offer within 48 hours, or you just want to work with me flipping property, then click the link in my description below. So, my man Azza is kindly came along to give me a hand, yeah, and get this up and running. So I'm truly thankful for his presence. Not only does he know what he's doing, but he can get the job done. You know what I mean? You need people around you that's gonna not only just help you, but go beyond. And it has. 100%, man. 100%. You gotta surround yourself with good people, and you go far in life, man. So today is all about checking out the competition. There's two properties that are priced, well, one's at 200, the other one's at 210. And I'm going to see the one for 210, which they bought it flat, I think about 160 or so. And I know they need to reduce that price down to about 200, possibly to get it sold. It's been about 2 months on the market. And the guy who bought it, he bought it at the wrong price, in my humble opinion. The amount of work that needed to be done to it is just, it's not to the highest of standards. So I'm going to see what it's all about. So far, I know that my property is going to be better than that one, because as you walk into this property, you go straight into the living room, which you don't really want that. You want a hallway, you want a bit of space. So we're going to see what it's all about. So yeah, looking forward to this one. Let's see how it goes. Check out the competition, just emulate. First impressions, the owner has did this whole refurb on a tight budget. You can tell with the landlord carpet and cladding along that wall and just how it's presented. They couldn't even be bothered to remove the kitchen worktop from behind the door. But I thought to myself, yeah, it's a decent kitchen, but we are definitely getting 210 at a minimum for our property. Now, I've seen this property online before getting into the deal, and that's what kind of filled me with confidence. But you can look at the bath. All going down. Just took off my gear. About to put myself into gear. Good old switch over. Yeah, and then I'm gonna crack on to the light switches because the electrician was charged like £90 per switch, and I know I could probably do it in the same amount of time, so I'm just gonna crack on do the light switches. Now, I told myself my previous project that I'm not gonna do an extensive amount of work, but now all I'm gonna focus on is what I can do. So far, everything has been stripped upstairs because I'm gonna start from upstairs and then work our way down. The walls, just as I expected, are not too bad. We can work with these, just need a little sand down, filling in, and all that good stuff. So if you remember, these doors open that way. Now I've got him to swap the doors round so when people open a door, it's very spacious, and especially in the bathroom as well. Have a look at this. This is the special part. Look at that. Look how spacious it is, and when we do something with that, it's going to look even more splendid. I'm telling you. That's a bit awkward. We can't do nothing about that because it is part of the stairs. All we need is a nice little skim, paint it. We'll do something with that storage there. We're keeping the shower because there's no need to take things apart. The reason why I've decided to keep the shower, a gold shower, look, second to none, really and truly. You pay at least £200 for one of them. And not only that, you have to think about putting the pipe work in and then tiling it over, and the plastering that is involved if you was to remove all these tiles from the wall, which is not necessary. We don't need to create a palace. All we need is a product that's going to be introduced to the market, sell quicker, and beat those who are currently on the market.
Palace, that's got to come off. Not counter banding. That's fine. Okay. Not counter banding and give it a skim.
What's your experience with working with me so far?
I enjoyed plenty of work. Something's different all the time. I enjoy working with you.
Yeah.
You deal with me right.
Do what you're right.
You deal with me right. So.
I mean, I pay you on time.
Yeah.
So I'll be disconnecting all this pipe work here so the plasterer can do his work. Now, if you do get this pipe work, most likely you would have had an old central heating system. I'll show you the pipe work that you'll find in the loft. Now, typically, there will be 2 tanks. Now the big one is always for the hot water because you need enough to replenish the system if you're using it for a shower. And the small one is for central heating. Literally gonna go up there. Now this is plasterboard if you've been watching previous videos. That's plasterboard, so it's easy for me to fish the wires up there and then bring them down here into the new light. A little tip for you, if you are gonna be creating light switches, then you can get some of these. It's a recessed box for plasterboard. You bang it in there, just make sure you got enough depth. So I'm in the loft right now, trying to find the wire so I can fish them through to the other side of the room. This is what we're doing to make it happen. Cold out here, man, cold. The best thing about this is that the old wire, it's actually long enough to go down that hole instead of me actually using a new wire. So I haven't wasted it, but I wish it was kept in the coil. So I've had to slow down the progress of this project because of a few things that need sorting out in the background. Otherwise I would have had downstairs stripped, upstairs painted, and a bathroom put in. However, we're still moving in the right direction. Here's a way to save some cost in your refurb, especially if you're staging the property. Now, I was literally driving past this road yesterday and I noticed that there's a washing machine outside the gaff. So I knocked at the door and I said, mate, are you scrapping that washing machine by any chance? He goes, yeah, mate. And literally about 30 seconds later, some geezer pulled up with a big white van and said, are you scrapping that, mate? He says, nah, someone's already got it. So it just goes to show, when you see an opportunity, you need to grab it with two hands. Nice and easy, nice and easy. There she is. Just trust me on this one. It will work out. I'm gonna find a special home for her and I can't wait to see the end result. That's why I'm documenting the whole journey, baby. Yes, sir. So this is where the breakfast bar is going to be, but it's about 1.7 meters, where the window is 1.7 meters in length. And I want the socket to be bang on in the middle. Now, this is where the new back box is going to be. There's some brick behind there, which I'm gonna remove so I can get enough depth for this 25mm back box, galvanized bad boy. So yeah, here we have it. Makes my job a bit easier because that wire is literally going to that point. What I'm gonna do is remove that length of wire, remove the sheathing from here, make sure this is isolated when at the consumer unit when you do start to do this stuff. Please, this is not advice, don't do it if you're not electrically qualified or competent. All right. After I put the back box in there, fish through the wire, I'm gonna just go over it. How can I say? Gonna patch it up. Yeah, so this is the what the interior designer put into place. She's a lovely woman. Just happens to be my partner.
Yeah, socket there, socket there, socket there.
First of all, I just want to thank you live on camera for being here with me because I know you're cold. I'm
My
cold.
toes are the coldest.
We're holding it down, but I just thought I'd let you know. I really appreciate your time and you actually being a soldier right now with me. I am going to treat you to a drink, okay? Maybe two. It depends how I'm feeling.
I want food.
When I sell the house, I'll buy you a couple of drinks. You know
Can I
what I
get
mean?
food as well?
Yeah, we work something out.
I like it a lot.
Why do you like it?
It's a very straight house. This is brilliant. Oh, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. See this? See this? That's how it should be done. Absolutely how it should be done. This can come off, handle can change. Put some nice shelving in there. Oh, this is brilliant. Yeah, I love this. Nice big hallway as well, what a waste of space. It's
Exactly,
fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be glorious.
There's one thing you might be missing out on, curb appeal. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Let me show you a few things. Right, first things first is the woodwork. We definitely need to sort that out. Garage, besides some wood being splattered up, you can see algae has been grown there since 1922. Drainage is corroded, no good. Cobwebs, it's small, but small things mean big things. You got a green gate and you got this red saw point that sticks out like a sore thumb. No, that will go inside there. Get to the door, first impression straight away. You got this mess in here, no good. And you've got this bow that's just wonky, and you've got this wire that's just out of place, and you got this, it's no good. When we do de-weed it and jet wash it, we're gonna put this sand over it so it looks spanking. If you look very closely, you will see bits of moss at the top, which is no good if someone's walking towards the property. A typical viewing is only a couple of minutes, so you have a small window of opportunity to give them a lasting impression, or should we say that wow factor. Another day on the project. This is a week where we really need to get moving because guess what? This property needs to be on the market, and I'm about to pick which piece of cladding. Well, technically not me, the interior designers carefully crafted a plan to make sure all these colours combine quite nicely. So forgive my dry lips. The reason why I've decided to put cladding on the wall is because, one, we don't want to take the tiles off the wall because it will be costly removing them, and potentially the wall behind the tiles may need wire bonded and then needs plastering and you need to give it time to dry. And really, you could do that as one option, or the second option. So yeah, just put them through, Gaffer. Yeah, put them through. No, through here. Yeah, please. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure, man. Thank you. Second option, if you could actually paint the tiles, but the fact that the kitchen is going to be, you want to really match it with the bathroom, so the cheapest way is to clad over them deep in, so people can put their towels and all that stuff here. Okay. So are you able to do this tomorrow? Yeah? It's looking good. I got to the job and I'm not even happy that this is like this. Look at that. That's atrocious. Come in here, look at that, look at that. Look at that. See, okay? The thing about the guy who was supposed to fit some decent cladding, I've learned a lesson because he's asking me questions, how am I going to go around the window? Well, you may not be an expert, but that sent alarms ringing in my head. I am putting into the central heating pipe work to put 2 T's to then feed some plastic pipe underneath here so I can put a towel radiator in there. Can't really go wrong with that. Make sure it's nice, tight in the corner. Yeah, a bit of moment of truth here. Let's have it. Oh, this radiator is naff. It's got a lot of dents on the side. But then I thought, you know what? This is only around 700 in width. I'm thinking, how small this bathroom is, right? And I'm gonna put this big ass radiator in here. I'm thinking, no, I'm not feeling it. So I went to Tool Station this morning and I said to myself, you know what? I've got a smaller one. A little tip for you. So you have straight radiator valves and you have angled radiator valves. And these ones are straight because we are getting the pipe work from underneath the floorboards. So we just need one straight pipe, zoop, straight in. If you envision that would be like that. Pipe work from the ground or underneath the floorboard, going straight underneath there. That's why you need straight TRVs. Now, I bought these from Tool Station for £10, but typically they're anything around about £20 to £30, even more, depending on the quality. But the only reason why they're like this is because these type of radiator valves don't have a TRV, e.g. don't have a means of regulating the temperature. That's a bit of knowledge for you. Ooh, pricey. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on with this and feel some sort of accomplishment today as I crack on with work, because yes, I am behind, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna stay behind. Yes, sir. As you can see right now, I got a new decorator in. They sanded most of the wall because they left it an absolute mess. If I showed you some of the stuff that I've been left with, just imagine that the painter said this stuff was done and I shouldn't have listened to the decorator, the last one, because they told me to put silk on the wall when a bar me is like, I thought, you know what, let me just go with the recommendation. They're a decorator, right? So for those who don't know, silk on a bad wall brings out all the blemishes. I'll give you some prime examples of what the last decorator thinks is complete. So look at that. Can you see the patch behind there? But that's supposed to be done. That's supposed to be done. Left the wallpaper like that. Only coated it with emulsion. I'm just amazed how the painter thought that this is done. Now, I understand that they're not a plasterer, but a good sand down wouldn't have went unappreciated. Like, how can you paint and not cork? That's basic for a decorator. It's just shabby. Look, you see the discrepancy there. Not on iPhone 14, you can see that. It's naffed. Be very careful who you let in the house. But you know what, I've learned a lesson. I only got them in because I was driven by a deadline that I didn't meet. Hold my hand up for that. Take accountability, and I know where I went wrong. But I'm telling you, if you're gonna be flipping houses and you haven't got a good team behind you of different trades, then don't get involved. If you found this useful in any sort of way, smash that like, comment, and subscribe for more. This is what happens when you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Now, I'm about to sand that down, but you can tell the condition that it was in. Look all those snuts along there. Paint work was absolutely shabby. No preparation, none at all. I learned a valuable lesson. Pay peanuts, get monkeys, but if you pay cheap, you'll pay twice.
I ain't gonna that be there, look.
Okay.
It's coming in.
Listen to me, okay?
But the living room's 4.2 in...
Honestly, just listen to me, please.
I'm convinced that the sofa that we're about to buy from Facebook is just going to be too big.
I'm gonna help you out with another things.
You're going to help me out, okay. But how long was the sofa?
It's 2 meter long and 72 centimeter wide.
2 meters long. And how long have you had it for? Because it looks kind of new.
Yeah, it's looking good because I keep it very well.
If we was to buy it from you today, is there any chance that you could do it for probably around about 45?
Oh, 50 if you want.
50 instead of 70, yeah?
Yeah.
Not too bad. 50 span do this for a brand new sofa, 2-seater. Oh, it's gonna look cushy.
Okay, so £50 and you can deliver it for 30.
Yeah, so £80 altogether.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shabby then.
Oh, nice one. Not too shabby, you know what I mean? Bit of a gift to the gang, you know what I'm saying? I said, please, boss man, let me have it for 50, boss man.
If you wasn't like that.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Ah, thanks, babes. Look at that. You need to get yourself a woman that brings you some food. Because I've been installing a semi-pedestal. Just, that's all technical, but basically it's a hanging basin, right? This is plasterboard behind there, which isn't gonna hold the weight of the basin and the pedestal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my multi-tool, chop this plasterboard out, and run the pipe work. We'll put some plywood behind there, which is about plywood's about 10 mil. So then when I screw the basin and the pedestal to the wall, it'll be nice and secure. Check that out, and then we can feed the 32 mil pipe, bring that through there, pipe work through there, sink there, lovely. This is very important to know if you are doing DIY plumbing, then these are inserts. The inserts need to be fitted inside the pipe because it just gives it a better fit. So you don't, well, let's say a lot of pressure's going through there, it doesn't blow the fitting off. And these are squeeze fit elbows. What I do is I loosen this a little bit, put the inserts on, and then you can bang the elbow in. Now this line here is an indication how far that needs to be inserted into the pipe, yeah? So if I just bang that on there, boom, you feel it click, all you do is turn that there, and boom. We'll clean all that up before we leave, but we'll test this now. So I'm getting some plywood today so I can put this on the kitchen and the bathroom floor. For a piece of that is £10.35 each. Getting some skirting board as well, and I've learned from buying doors, just get things that are primed, save you time in terms of labour and costs and all that stuff. So I know with this here, just need to put one coat of gloss on it, job's done. Nah, look at that. Oh, it smells sweaty down here.
Yeah, me, mate.
Well,
I've had a shower here.
yeah, Joe. I had a shower this morning, mate. Let me tell you something. Yesterday, I felt like giving in. I thought to myself, you know what? Fed up. I'm sick of this shit. And I'm just gonna... Then I thought to myself, well, I can't do shit. Because I'm too deep into this shit right now. And the only way out is to go forward. Because I can't just say to someone, yeah, take care of this leap of shit. I just have to crack on with it. So, you know what? Just goes to show. Pressure makes diamonds. You have to continue pushing on. The problems don't go away. You just have to find a way to get around the problems.
Look at that, nice and fucking smooth. Look at that.
I like it.
Look at that, it's all in the stroke.
Real work. You see this, boy? You see this?
Fucking
Hey, you see this?
Fucking
Hey,
gonna frame this, man.
Look at that.
First time I've ever
It's got a
seen
key
it.
on it.
Yeah.
See the fine key, the scratch marks? That's what your key is. Then you just paint and adhere to that now properly.
So you want light scratches on it?
Yeah.
Got
So
ya.
you paint up key into it.
Nice, I like it. Show them.
What it is, yeah, I do it and then you jump on at the last bit and make out you've done it, huh?
I did all of that. What part did you do?
What did
did
I
you
do?
for?
To fucking
No,
model.
you did not. You're full of shit. I'm telling you. My biceps increased by 2 inches. I never send a boy to do a man's job, you know? What's that? 57? Remember, the cupboards were done today. So the only thing you've done since, what's the time?
Now is about 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 9 hours, 2 worktops.
10 hours.
So you did 5 hours for each worktop?
Even to screw doesn't matter. You got daily.
No, Pete, I know people that fit kitchens in for 1 day or even 2 days.
Fuck them.
This ain't 1 day's work, you know that, you know? Huh?
Yeah.
Don't bullshit me.
I know.
Yeah, I'm saying, don't try cheat me or be smart. It don't work with me. You've had an easy week this week. Don't think I haven't been watching you, because I've been watching you. I'll just let you go. I'll give you the rope. I've invited these lads around because I don't believe in gatekeeping. I believe in sharing knowledge where you can, so other people get ideas, get inspiration, and see what they can do with that knowledge. I've already explained the kitchen. I was literally in the middle. I explained everything. I thought, you know what, let's capture this on video, and you know, some people can obviously benefit from that as well. So,
See it live and direct.
as soon as you see sockets at such a low level, no, not quite, but you're on the right track. It just shows that the wiring is old. But this place, there's old wiring where you could get away with just replacing the consumer unit. That's it.
Okay.
To save like 3-4 grand on rewiring the whole place.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because all I need to make sure I get a certificate from the electrician, it's sweet as a nut.
What's this?
These are just beams.
Yeah, the beams go.
But this is what I thought to myself, because this is wallpaper, I feel like lining paper, I don't want to remove this because it's going to cost me more money
To remove it then.
and potentially it may need a replaster.
Yeah, true.
So just paint it up, job done. What would you do with that toilet? Would you just replace it? What would you do?
I'd replace it, you know, just use the white. It looks a bit old fashioned, man. Especially like, oh, this part here, you want something nice to sit on. You know, so that sounds a bit funny. But I'd get rid of that, man. This is just a hazard.
I do agree with you, but you know what? That's their problem.
It's true.
It's functional.
Yeah, it's functional.
Look at the lights! They're more fun! Come in here, Russell! Come in here, look at that! You like it, I like it. Press the switch! Come on! Hey! Oh shit, See, the thing is, anyone can do what I'm doing, but what you need to know is have an understanding of how things work, you know? So I know, based off knowledge, I'm not being big-headed here, but it's just reality. So because I made a mistake, I trace back. Ta-da! Like it! See? Learn from your mistakes and crack on. You hear what I say, young man? Did you hear me?
You know, you get more excited over these light switches than a book and anything.
I know! It's a fulfillment, lad. Accomplishment. You can't buy it. Jobs are good. So there's a little thing for you. This bay fence was knackered. As you can tell, coming apart at the bottom. So what I've done was chopped a piece of wood here as well to mend it so it holds it together before putting it on. You heard it here first. I've been rushing around, walked out the side door, bam! Literally my ankle went, so I'm hoping it's not bad. The things have just gotten from bad to worse because I really feel my ankle and it hasn't even been a day.
Oh no, really good.
Go on.
Mr. Cameraman. Yo! Tell me what you really want. You want a grouter? I run usually. I hide from him.
Check this out. So I'm looking for stuff to stage the house with. I thought to myself, you know what? Quality. Good old sofa. Call my missus. Nah, I don't think it's okay. That no chance. Oh, on the counter fridge. That's what we need. 50 span doolies as well. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm looking for exactly that. Yeah. But it's a bit too pricey for me at the moment. Do you reckon you could do something for me?
For what?
It's £50 for the under counter fridge. Do you reckon you could
For a
do?
while now, actually.
I've seen that a couple of weeks
Yeah,
ago.
we can do it to...
About 25.
We can do it for 30.
Just me in the middle.
You grab my £25
Yeah.
Without me getting murdered, right? Yeah. So because I'm gonna take it out of the.
hear all this jargon
I got
It's just pure jargon.
£25. I'll take it off your hands right now. And you can put something else in that place.
You know what? We'll do it. Let's
Deal.
go.
Shake. Go on, lovely. So I got Cece helping me out. And late night, she was supposed to come and stage the property, but I thought, ooh, she can do the electrics because that's something that she likes, isn't that right, Cece?
Yeah.
And what are your expertise so the people know who to contact if they have any problems or need installations of any sort?
So I'm a trainee.
You're not a trainee, you're deep in it right now.
Right, I'm an electrician, but also do...
Say that with confidence,
Whatever.
Say with confidence.
I'm an electrician, yeah, and I also do bricklaying and carpentry.
Look at that.
I
told her the future's bright for her. What if you bring it a bit wider? Yeah.
Yeah.
So after spending 36 hours awake, I decided I couldn't do no more after speaking to 4 different estate agents. So I said to myself, you know what, I'm out. So I literally locked off my phone.
Oh, no, it's not. It's the wrong one.
Good morning, wee man. Look, yeah, it's too dark in here, man. I should have left the curtains off so you actually woke up. Are you okay, wee man? You know what I'm thinking, innit? Da 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 da. Man's got one sock on, you know. What it says, that hot last night you had to take one sock off, yeah? Not a radiator blasting through, yeah?
Right, time,
Called me this morning and she goes, I've been looking at different properties in the area and it seems like we got a good chance. I said, yeah, there's lack of supply in the area. All we need to do is deliver the house in a condition where it's ready for someone to move into. It doesn't need to be Buckingham Palace. It just needs to be priced fairly and someone can move their furniture in. No brainer, it'll go off the shelf. That's what we're doing. What's the time? Show what the time is. Almost 4 o'clock, yeah.
It's not even funny.
That's not actually.
We haven't even packed.
I know it's mad.
I'm going to put some up there as well, so.
Alright, sweet. Right.
Simple is good, like an Airbnb style.
Yeah, cool. Let's go out here. Yeah. I didn't meet the deadline, but we have other people that can manage the project by a day or 2, so I'm quite confident. I tried my best.
Yeah, it was really just a quick call, just to confirm that Mr. used yesterday again. He's happy to proceed with 210.